Alright. It is Friday, July 19, 2019 at 12:31 p.m. Let's take a look at some headlines. Alright. It is the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. That's something that Google has put up on their page. Alright. Also, excessive heat and humidity building across the Midwest and Northeast. Heat and humidity began building across a wide swath of the nation on Friday as dozens of cities declared heat emergencies and excessive heat warnings, and advisories were posted by the National Weather Service. However, the most extreme days in the heat wave are likely to be on Saturday and Sunday for many areas. Close to 100 million Americans that live in an area where daily record high temperature could be set on Saturday when the heat wave peaks. Over the next few days, there will be a little bit of relief at night as low temperatures in many places, particularly cities along the I-95 corridor, will struggle to keep low dips below 80 degrees at the height of the heat wave, which will bring the hottest weather in years. While dangerous heat and high humidity will last through Saturday for the Midwest and through the weekend for the Northeast, an upcoming pattern flip is in store that will allow cooler and less humid air to push southward from Canada. Alright, let's know the signs for a heat stroke and heat exhaustion as record breaking temperatures grip the U.S. Extreme heat, possible effects, uncontrolled temperature, dizziness, confusion, overheated organs, and permanent damage are a possibility with extreme heat. Much of the U.S. is bracing for a scorching heat wave, with record-breaking temperatures expected in at least 14 different states. In some areas, the heat has already proven deadly. Maryland officials say 2 people suffered heat-related deaths this week. CBS News' Dr. Tana Nurald told CBS this morning that people should be on the lookout for a number of symptoms that signal heat-related illness, like heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke. In extreme heat, our body's protective control system can become overwhelmed, Narula explained, putting our core temperature at risk of climbing without any checks. So heat stroke is when your core temperature is 104 degrees or higher, and you start to have central nervous system dysfunction. At those higher temperatures, basically, your cells start to break down, your gut becomes leaky, you risk muscle damage, kidney, liver, brain damage, and even heart damage. If you see someone you think is suffering from a heat-related illness, neurologists said you should call 911 and start to cool their core body temperature by any means necessary. And this is a real medical emergency, so if you see someone suffering, call 911 and start to cool them down by any mechanisms you can. Get them into a cool bath, put cool sponges or cool blankets on them. Really try to get the temperature down to 101 or 102 degrees. Heat cramp warning signs. You get headaches, dizziness, and nausea. Heat exhaustion warning signs. You get sweating, dizziness, and fainting. And heat stroke warning signs. You get sweating, spasms, and pain. So for those people out there going through the heat this weekend, please be aware of these signs and check on your neighbors, especially if they're elderly, and keep an eye on children because they can't speak or can't say what they're going through. So keep them well hydrated and keep them safe. Alright, next. Thousands of protests at mass rally in San Juan demanding Puerto Rico's governor's resignation. So apparently, with chants of Ricky resign, tens of thousands of Puerto Ricans marched and rallied in Old San Juan on Wednesday in a massive protest calling for the resignation of Governor Ricardo Rosselló. Puerto Ricans from across the island gathered in the U.S. territory's capital, joined by high-profile stars such as Ricky Martin, reggaeton stars Bad Bunny and Residente, award-winning actor Benicio del Toro, and beloved island celebrities like Tony Torres, Carla Monroy, and PJ Cinzuela, who rallied the crowd amid a sea of Puerto Rican flags, bullhorns, and signs. So apparently they want to get the governor of Puerto Rico to resign, and they're marching for it. Alright, next. The creator of Storm Area 51 comes forward after the satirical Facebook page takes off. The creator of a Facebook page calling for a public invasion of Area 51, the top secret Air Force facility in Nevada, has finally spoken publicly about his joke getting out of hand. California resident Matty Roberts, who created the Facebook page Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us, revealed his identity Wednesday to KLS TV of Las Vegas. I posted it like June 27th and I think it's kind of a joke, Roberts said. And then I waited for like 3 days and like 40 people, and then it just completely took off out of nowhere. It's pretty wild. The page calls for a public invasion of the secret Air Force run facility near Groom Lake, Nevada on September 20th at 3 a.m. The facility has been the subject of alien conspiracy theories for decades. As signatories of the page climb higher, Roberts said he grew worried the FBI would pay him a visit. The FBI is going to show up at my house and it's going to get a little spooky from there, he said. Roberts had previously communicated with NPR through Facebook Messenger, but under a pseudonym for fear of harassment. I just thought it would be a funny idea for the meme page, he said, and it just took off like wildfire. It's entirely satirical, though, and most people seem to understand that. As of Wednesday's, Robert Page has gathered 1.5 million pledges from around the world to join an effort of another 1.5 million who are interested. Meanwhile, publicity for the story has been good for surrounding businesses. Georg Anu, who lives near Area 51 and runs a website that focuses on military secrecy, told KLS he has a huge spike in traffic. I used to get about 500 to 600 hits a day, he said. Right now I'm getting up to 3,000 a day. Connie West, owner of the Little Alien Inn, which sells alien-themed food and novelty items, said her rooms are fully booked through September 20th, target date. I'm a little scared, but bring it, she said. We'll do our best. I don't believe they should be doing this and breaking the law. Just don't believe that. The momentum has prompted the Air Force, which runs the installation, to respond and caution UFO enthusiasts against invading the area. Area 51 is an open training range for the U.S. Air Force, and we would discourage anyone from trying to come into the area where we train American armed forces. The U.S. Air Force always stands ready to protect America and its assets, spokeswoman Laura McAndrew told the Washington Post. Fox News' David Montero contributed to this report. Alright, so I don't know if they're actually going to storm Area 51 or if they're actually just joking, but a lot of people have been putting memes and laughing about it, so hopefully it's just a joke and they don't actually try to invade Area 51 because people could get hurt. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news. See you guys next time. God bless.